My name is Patrick, and this video is to tell you the process when you enter a CAT center. So you're called quite early. So there's a process that is involved. So let's look at the process that is there. First, when you go to the center, you stand in a line. The watchman will be there who will check your ID, admit card, and they'll allow you to enter the center. So it's at the gate. Normally, the watchman starts at the gate before you enter even the building, etc. So they check your ID card, admit card before they make you enter to ensure that no one else enters a hall or the center. Now, sometimes there's no line, you directly made to enter. Sometimes there's a line, specifically when you come before 11, there is a line. My normal recommendation is come a little bit before. I mean, don't be late. I'll come to a reason why later. Once you're there, then you're directed to a room where you keep your belongings. So whatever belongings you have, you want to keep a bag. I mean, it depends on center to center. Some centers have a provision where they give you a coupon and you keep a bag with them. Some will give you a room where you just go and keep your bag out there. Or some will tell you to keep your bag outside where the center room is there in terms of exam hall. So yeah, but you have to keep your belongings. Once that is done, next is stand in line and check if you have anything on you. Okay, electronic items. So they will have to check. Okay, so they will check whether you have belt, electronic. They will check the electronic things on yourself. So if you have anything on you, like calculator, some phones, belt, metallic belt, etc., tell you to go and keep back in your bag. I mean, you need to go back and ensure that everything is kept back. You don't have to have anything on you that you are not supposed to carry. It makes sense that before you go to the exam hall, you check what you should carry, what you should not carry. We have made a video for that. You can check that so that you can be careful in terms of what you need to carry. Carry only what is useful and necessary. Don't carry too many additional things. If it is there, ensure that you're not worried about losing them as such. When you're writing this exam, you need not have something like, oh, I have kept my bag or wallet or something outside which is expensive, a lot of money, I may lose it. So avoid that as far as possible. Once that is done, then there's again line, third line. You stand in the line when you enter, stand in the line when you check if you have anything. And next, third line is stand in line for biometrics. So now you're standing in line for third. So now they will have a line and they will check your biometrics. I mean, your finger, your eye, etc., which will be there. And last, once that is over, then you're directed to your seat. So it is important that you come because remember, there are a lot of places where you need to stand in the line. It depends on center to center. Some center which is very big, they may have a lot of people, so you have a bigger line, so it could be a problem. There are cases where people have come late or once some biometric has not worked and because of that the whole process has got delayed and people who came late were reached a place, I mean their center seat after the exam has started or just when the exam has started, which is not very good because you're already stressed in the whole registration process and by the time you reach your place, you're already stressed, it doesn't make sense. So ensure that you're there much before time. I mean, at least at the gate opening time, you can be there. I mean, whichever time, not at a gate closing time. That will be too late. I mean, there are people who come just before the exam and then go and sit, but it depends on center to center. It's better to be safe than sorry. Come a little early, ensure that you finish the process. You can go sit in the desk and just relax out there if possible. Right? You should know a couple of few things. I mean, some centers you're not allowed to use a washroom after you finish your biometrics. So check out when is the last time they allow you to use washroom, because the washroom could be away from the where the exact center is. Some they allow. I mean, they allow to use a washroom after your biometrics and till up to the exam CAT starts. I mean, 5-10 minutes before starting the exam. So you need to go to washroom before your exam starts. Now check out where do they allow you last for you to go to your washroom and accordingly go to the washroom, right? It should not happen that when you enter a hall and you suddenly want to go to washroom and you cannot. That is not ideal situation. Some countries do have provision of water in your room, some do not. So they do keep something of water in your room, but it could be a little tedious to go and get the water. I mean, if water could be kept away, you need to go pick up water, drink, and then come back. It is not a very easy process. Or this one, you ideally would not want to be distracted when you are writing the exam, 2 hours exam. So ensure that you drink a little bit of water before you enter the hall. Not too much, but ensure that you drink a little bit of water before you enter. Pen and paper will be provided at the seat. So, and if you feel the paper is not sufficient, when you're writing the exam, you can ask for more paper. There's no harm in asking for more paper. I mean, so whatever paper is provided and in the process of solving the exam, you feel, oh, I need more paper, You can just raise your hand and ask for more paper, and that will be provided to you, right? So don't worry about doing rough work. You'll have enough paper with you, and ensure that you give back the paper and pen when you are leaving the center. When you can't take it along with you, you need to give it back. You need to write your roll number, etc., on the paper and give it back once you finish the whole center, right? So understand this, go through the whole process. I'm sure this will help you. All the best for your exam.